Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Now this is just a continuation from my last video on Andrew Gillum. Some more information came out and I'd like to go ahead and discuss those information. Now as everybody know, and if you go back, I have more in-depth details in my last video about the specifics, but just a quick review. Basically, Andrew Gillum, the former candidate for governor for Florida, was recently in a hotel room, and in this hotel room he was there with a gay escort, and the reports came out with that the gay male escort ended up getting sick, allegedly from an overdose. And when the paramedics came in there, they found Andrew Gillum in the bathroom throwing up and two baggies of meth. That was the first report in a nutshell. That's what we got. Now, more information have came out about this situation. And so what we know now is that it was Andrew Gillum, the male escort, and a third male. The story from the third male is that he gave his credit card to the male escort to use to get the room, and then was on his way back into the room to get the credit card back from him. I know this doesn't make any sense, but bear with me. I'm just telling you what the reports are saying. Upon entering the room, the gay male escort, opens the door. As he's opening the door, he ends up falling to the ground, passing out, allegedly because of a drug overdose. Once again, as he's going, he gets up, then he moves on to the bed, and as he's getting on the bed, he ends up passing out, allegedly again, due to the overdose. The man who ended up giving the credit card to the male escort ends up calling 911 for assistance. Now from there it goes into, as they're entering the room, Andrew Gillum, the previous candidate for governor, is in the bathroom and he's throwing up. And the male escort is passed out, so they start doing CPR on him to try to resuscitate him. That part. In the room, there was reports of allegedly two bags of meth. That was in the first report. Today we learn also from pictures that were leaked. There's quite a few pictures. They're very disturbing. You can go and look that up. It's all over the internet. So the pictures are one of Andrew Gillum on the floor, fully naked, with his head turned to the side on a pillow, and there is a substance on the pillow what appears to be vomit. Also in there, you can see pictures of alleged prescription pills all over. There's pictures of prescription pills on the counter, on the stand, in a little baggie like a carry-on traveler's bag, and in the bathroom, just kind of all over. Honestly, the prescription pills, it almost looks like a pharmacy. It's quite outrageous, the amount of pills that are there. And then also, of course, of the alleged meth in the two little baggies. I've seen many people report on this subject, and a lot of different amount of people. I think they really were rooting for Andrew Gillum. He was like up and coming. He's young. He's black. They were looking at him for possibly being VP for Joe Biden if he is the nominee. They were comparing him to Obama, this and that and the other. And so they're saying that this is a setup, that there is no way that this is happening, that no, this can be. However, if I grant you, which I don't think it is, but if I grant you that the pictures are a setup, okay, if the whole drugs and all that, like they got him to do it, then they set him up, is that what you're trying to say? Even if he was set up, he put himself in the situation to be set up. He put himself in the environment to be set up. You know, like this man, he's a contributor to CNN. He was the head of a huge organization in Florida. So when you're in those kind of positions and where you're up and coming, especially a politician, your reputation and your word means everything. You should know better. You shouldn't let your desires and your fantasies to get the best of you and do things that are going to jeopardize your future. I honestly don't see where the setup is, because he did not come out and say this is false, it does not happen. He's not saying any of that. There's other people saying that, but he's not saying that. The only thing he ended up coming out to say was that, oh, I suffer from an alcoholism, and so I'm going to admit myself into rehab. I haven't seen him come out. The only thing his lawyer also sent out, I guess there was reports of it, a letter today to regarding the pictures, that these pictures should not be out. It's not helpful to the public, yada yada yada. But to my knowledge, I don't think he said that these pictures are false or that they're, fabricated. Nothing of the sort. So I don't believe the setup story. Just because you idolize somebody and you want them to make it and you think this is the candidate for you, you cannot just make excuses when things are black and white. You can't make excuses for them. You have to accept reality. Now, if you want to continue to support him after all this come out, fair enough. No one can tell you who to support and who not to support. But let's not make it seem like reality does not exist, like that facts do not matter just because we want things to be the way that we want them to be. Anyways, that's my take on it. I appreciate you guys for watching. Please do like, share, subscribe, and I'll be back at you with another video. Have a good one.